there, everybody. I hope that all of you are having a sweet Thursday. Everybody say it with me. Thursday. I tell you, I got to get Thor. You know, I stuck Thor and Loki to the top of one of my storage bins, and like they're stuck there now along with Pop Jack Sparrow. And I'm thinking, you know, I think I'm gonna loosen them. I like just having them around, like everywhere. So happy Thursday, Earthlings, and I hope that you are having a wonderful one. I've got 2 new journals to go into the shop today. These are the heavy metal journals. This is a new heavy metal journal, and this is one of my sewn journals. So we'll take a look at this one first. It is finished with the a Tim Holtz number brad. I love these things, and they just kind of seem to be one of those elements that just sort of goes with everything. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I finished it off with a handmade boho bead right here on the spine. It is a sewn journal. My sewing is getting a lot better. You know, disclaimer, y'all have been, man, you guys have been giving me all kinds of hints about sewing, and I just appreciate it so much. I'm determined to sew, even though I don't quite know what I'm doing, but you can tell, I mean, I'm getting a lot better, y'all. I'm getting a lot better. And I love the tassel work that we have going on here. This tassel it's a piece from my Art Angel, and I have just been looking for the exact right use for it. And absolutely the fabric is from her too. So man, does she know what she's doing or what? All right, guys, let's take a look inside here. Of course, this is a writing journal, but it does have elements of flow journal in it. So, you know, lots of things for you to play with. There is a pocket here, and there is a pocket at the back. And, you know, obviously I got a lot to learn about sewing pockets, but, you know, you could stick a pen or something down in here, or cards or whatever. Learning in progress here. This is, it's got 2 signatures and has, sorry, having a hot flush. Had to take my toboggan off. Too much information. I'm sorry, y'all. But you can see that it does kind of have elements of flow journal in it. It also has some vintage elements. This is a car advertising from, I think this is 1988. I'm not quite sure. It does have hairy paper clips here as well. I am crazy about that paper. I just think it, and those papers go so well together, just go really, really nicely together. So there we go. And this journal will go in the shop a little later on this afternoon. It will be $35 plus shipping. I love this element as well. I think that's a sweet little angel. I think that is from Miss Trillion down in New Zealand. She sends us all kinds of things. Lots of you send me things. I am so appreciative. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a little girl holding a lamb. I think that's so sweet. And some word elements for you to use. You know, I said this was not a flow journal, but it's kind of a flow writing journal. So it's kind of like 2 birds, 1 stone. This is our new heavy metal journal, and it's finished with these excellent discs that Gail makes, and I absolutely love them. And you know, it was like I have been looking for just really the perfect thing to use these with, and you know, then the heavy metal journals came along, and it's like, well, that's just the absolute perfect thing. Fits them really, really great. This is Catherine of Aragon. You know, we've been kind of naming our heavy metal journals after King Henry VIII and his entourage, his children, his wives, that kind of thing. Again, not a flow journal, but more of a writing journal with flow elements in it. This is one of my loose leaf loosies. It is a mixed media piece on a loose piece of paper, and it does have a vintage envelope, 1938, and this doubles as a tuck spot right here. So these elements are they are meant to stick out of the journal, so they are not flush with the rest of the journal. Another pocket here with some elements if you choose to play. More pockets here with elements if you choose to play. Another little loose leaf Lucy. There was a store in South Carolina when I lived there called Loose Lucy's. And when I started doing these, it was like, well, that's a loose leaf thing. I watched Nick do her Raggedy's, and you know, Nick does this beautiful sewing on it, and I just don't. And I was like, oh, that's kind of a loose Lucy. And then I was like, a loose leaf Lucy, a loose leaf page. So it's a loose Lucy. So there we go. This one says Shakespeare. I did use part of the Gardener's English history for this one. I think that Gardener's is from maybe the 1920, 1930. Again, an old envelope. This one from 1936 that doubles as a tuck spot for you right there. And we'll finish up looking at this one. I hope you guys are warm today. We have some weather coming, but nothing like people in Anchorage, Alaska, you know, who always have weather this time of year. Nothing like the people in Indiana who all have weather this time of year. So you guys stay safe from that, the storm that is kind of heading our way over the weekend. And another pocket here with some things in it. When I ship these to you, I am taking the loose Lucy's out. And then that way I will ship them to you, of course, in the same package. But, you know, you guys have to determine if you want to use them separately or use them with your journal. So there we go, my friends. 2 new journals to go in the shop today. I so appreciate your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. For extra content and tutorials, how-tos, free weekly printables, free sneak peeks at my world, you can join me on Patreon, and I'll put that link below, as well as a link to my Etsy shop. Thank you, guys. Have a good one. Talk to you soon. Bye.